Hi everybody, a big Merry Christmas. We're all in this in-between week at the moment. Of course, looking into the new year. Hopefully you're all getting a bit of rest and relaxation. We've just been very busy processing orders, and we're about to have a nice 4-day kind of long weekend, Phoebe and I, so we're really looking forward to that. Hopefully getting some more sewing done as well. I thought I'd pop on here to say a quick hello. I'm getting prepared a wonderful vlog to bring you all of my past year's makes. So I think a lot of you love seeing a bit of a roundup to head into the new year, maybe to give you a bit of sewing inspiration. Today I'm wearing a favourite top of mine. It is the Stylark Selena top. It's got a beautiful floaty feel to it. Great for these kind of weirdly humid but overcast days. We're having some really strange weather here in Melbourne at the moment. And of course a lot of people are heading down to Phillip Island. We're not far, about a 45-minute drive to a very popular tourist destination, so we get a lot of traffic coming past on the highway where we live, and it does make it's a bit of a deterrent to get out of town, because you do have a bit of a wait where our intersection, where our roundabout is. Now, where our main roundabout is to take us into our town is where all that flow of traffic goes past, so it can be a bit hectic. So it's generally a time of year I like to take it nice and slow, do a little bit of maybe reorganising the home. I'm looking at my stash, what I like to get through and sew. But yeah, things like this top are really wonderful to wear. It's a really easy make. This was from the My Dress Made fabric. It was a French brand. We don't have this particular print left, but there's a couple of other really beautiful ones. And of course, at the Dahlia Sewciety online store, we're having a big Boxing Day sale. So if you're wanting to pick up some great bargains, there's a lot of top name brands up to 40% off, as well as some patterns there. So head on over to the website and check that out. Some great bargains at the moment. But yeah, we've had quite a busy week doing orders still, but we're looking forward to having a few days to just take it easy, wind down and do a bit of sewing. I know Phoebe is madly trying to finish her embroidery that she's doing now. I think that her main aim was to have it done by New Year's Day. I don't know if she's going to get that done. I'm hopeful for her, but she's really given herself a task because she's got quite a lot to do, and I don't know if she's going to get through it all. But I don't really like setting New Year's resolutions as such, and I definitely don't like making too much planning as far as what I have to get sewn this year and put too much pressure on myself. I like to let the creativity take over. I don't like to plan too far ahead. The only thing that I will plan is our bespoke boxes, because I have to do that, especially the things I want to sew in there to be prepared. I will map those out in months in advance. But as far as my own personal sewing, I don't like making plans. I really like to see what I feel like making when the time comes. And usually I go by fabric. The fabric will inspire me first, unless there's something like a big major gap in the wardrobe. I have noticed though, I am really wanting a couple of bold plain colour dresses. I've seen a lot of that beautiful Aperol red colour in a lot of stores with the beautiful, festive dresses. And I really feel like that's one thing missing in the wardrobe, is some bold things. Now, the pics that you would have seen from me for Christmas Day with the family, by the way, thank you so much for all the beautiful love on that episode. A lot of you have written such gorgeous comments, and I really want to say a big thank you, because it means the world to me. And I have made an effort to sit down and respond to every one of those comments from Vlogmas that I've been putting off for so long, because there were so many of them. It was such a busy time of year, and I've sat down and got back to every one of you, and it really means the world to me that you've reached out and commented from all around the world. But yeah, getting back to what I wore Christmas Day, I actually had a Christmas dress on that I'd made from the November Bespoke Box, and I'd spilled food on it, went and had to get changed, and I had a ready-to-wear skirt and top that I popped on. So that was what I was wearing in the photos. It wasn't a me made, so sorry to disappoint, but I am definitely going to be copying that whole outfit. The skirt is very similar to the True Bias Maeve skirt, and the top, I think, is one I could possibly copy from the named clothing pattern, which I'll pop up here to show you. So I felt really good in that outfit, and it's definitely one I could think about copying with some fabric that I have in the store. So don't forget, head over to the website, check out the sales section. There's a lot of remnants on there, I think, as well, that are really quite good bargains. The box from December, which of course everyone would have received by now, was the Great Gatsby, which is a beautiful Art Deco box. We have a couple of remnants left in store. I think one may be a 2.5 meter piece or 2.3 meter, and another one is a 1 or 1.5 meter. Go on and head over to the website. But if you love the fabric, which is of course this gorgeous Euro viscose, had an amazing geometric, very Art Deco inspired print with a gold lurex through. So that is a stunner. And of course, this box from December had some gorgeous things inside as well. If you haven't seen the unboxings, of course, Deb from DB Designs and Hayley from the Haymeadow have done wonderful unboxings. If you want to see kind of the unboxing happen live, they have got them on their channel. But this fabric itself is absolutely beautiful. I ended up making the Sew Over It Ruby skirt, which is a free pattern, and you can actually subscribe to their newsletters. Once you do that, you'll get a free option to download their free Ruby pattern. I love it. It's a wonderful pattern. It has a flat front and button through, which I cheated. I actually did the buttons and didn't do the buttonholes. I just stitched the buttons on. So they've got faux buttonholes, but I love this skirt. I love the fact that it's got a nice elastic back, so nice and comfy. But can highly recommend that for a free skirt pattern. Not too much bulk and gathering, which I really love. So yeah, that one was beautiful. So that was the fabric from last month's box. Of course, the goodies that were in the box to complement, we had the Earl Grey Bergamot Bubble Bath. I thought that really fit the theme well, and the gorgeous little Joy labels from Sarah Hart that had beautiful gold embroidery on them. We had the very popular Ali's Gourmet Salted Caramel Bang Bar. That was to celebrate the New Year's Eve sort of fireworks theme. And we had a gorgeous card. Phoebe actually had some beautiful artwork that she found. I'll pop it up so you can see. And she did a little Happy New Year card for that as well. So we had a thread in there to match as well. So I am really feeling nostalgic, wanted to go back through the boxes from January 2023 onwards. So at the end of this vlog, make sure you stay tuned and you can see all the themes that we had and all the boxes and what I made from the fabrics, just to refresh your memory. We're also going to be having a vlog in the next few days of, as I say, all my makes that I made for 2023. A lot of favourite makes there to give you a bit of inspo as well. I forgot to mention my new little earrings I have on here from Martha Jeans. I thought they matched this top really nicely. Martha Jean, of course, one of my favourite earring designers from here in Victoria. And these are beautiful moths. I thought they matched the fabric really nicely as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of prezzies that I got as well for Christmas. Hubby and I don't really buy each other presents. We did have a beautiful afternoon tea. That was our gift to each other. We like to do experiences usually, or little trips away, and that's what we decided to give each other this year. But I got some gorgeous goodies off my twin daughters. I got a really lovely day spa voucher for Phillip Island. There's a gorgeous new spa called Her, so I am dying to go there, probably when the holiday rush dies down. But a wonderful voucher there. I can have either a hot stone massage or aromatherapy. There's heaps of beauty treatments to choose from. So how beautiful is that? And I also got a beautiful vase from one of my other daughter's boyfriends. And then the other twin's boyfriend, I got a really lovely winery voucher for hubby, and I both got that to use for the Yarra Valley. So how sport were we? Other goodies that I got from Phoebe. She knows how much I love this particular brand of lipstick. Now, I thought this was gorgeous. This is the Charlotte Tilbury brand, of course, British brand of lipstick. This is the limited edition Elton John Rocket Man Lippy, which I'm wearing today. And the colour, and I've actually lost my glasses. I've just ordered myself a couple of new pairs online through Oscar Wiley. Luckily, Phoebe has got my script from where she worked at the optometrist, and I actually got to order them online, but we just chose a couple of pairs today. But I think I'm going to wait 3 weeks to get them. But in that time, I'm hoping that my old glasses turn up as well, and I might have 3 pairs. But in the meantime, I've got these dodgy old glasses, which the script is terrible, doesn't really do much for me, but better than nothing. So this is actually called Ready for Lust. It is the beautiful Elton John collab with Charlotte Tilbury, and the colour is magnificent, beautiful plummy colour, which you can see I wore that on Christmas Day as well, and I love these because I actually have got two of their other Charlotte Tilbury ones from the previous years. This one is called Glowing, and that's a really nice kind of a shiny bronzy pinky colour. And this one is called Carina Star, and I love that case. I must say I do generally just collect them for the beautiful cases, but the colours are really amazing, and they're really nice and moisturising on as well, so I can highly recommend those. And I know that you can buy them from Mecca here in Australia and wherever Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are available as well. So that was really beautiful, Phoebe, to buy me that. I actually bought Phoebe some amazing books. She'll probably get on and show you eventually, but I got her a really lovely art book, a Dita Von Teese burlesque book, and I bought her a Dahlia art book because she loves collecting those, and the Dahlia one is really thick. It's really amazing. The other book I got her was an Alien, the sketches from the movie, so she is big on collecting books and art books, so I'll make sure she gets to show you guys one day her incredible, very varied book collection. Now, Mum spoilt me rotten. I actually got a beautiful Adairs voucher from her. We all love Adairs, and I actually bought a voucher for my daughter Eliza that's moved out for her new house. She's got an Adairs voucher to spend as well. So I love some good sheets and towels and bedding, that kind of thing. So, and Mum also bought me this beautiful hamper. This is from Maggie Beer. And if you guys here in Australia, I know most of you would know Maggie Beer, very famous chef in South Australia. We actually, once we were travelling, we went to Adelaide for a weekend and we saw Maggie Beer dining in a local restaurant. We walked past and said to hubby, Maggie Beer in there. And she's just a very glamorous looking lady in real life, very happy, very passionate about her local produce. And she, I'd say a lot of the things in this hamper, she puts her stamp of approval on everything. But I really love her cooking shows that I've watched in the past year. She's one of my favourite people to watch. So this is a really lovely hamper. We've already eaten the lovely plum pudding from it. Mum got us to share. And all these beautiful goodies in here. We've got a bottle of Chandon as well, which is so nice, maybe for New Year's Eve. But all the other goodies was beautifully wrapped up. So you can head to her website and purchase hampers to be delivered as well. And the funny thing was, I said to Mum, I was actually going to buy you a Maggie Beer hamper, and I left it a little bit late for getting shipping in time. So how weird is that? We always tend to do that. We'll buy each other a similar kind of gift without even realising it. But I'm looking forward to getting into some of these goodies in here. We've got the brandy butter sauce, which will be lovely for plum pudding. We've got the plum Shiraz paste, which is really nice for a cheese board, which I think we're going to have our kind of New Year's last fling style celebration, I would say on the 2nd or 3rd of Jan, because hubby is working New Year's Eve and I think he has one of those days off. So I said to him, let's have our cheese platter and our goodies for that day, and then let's try and be a bit more, and then we're trying to rein in on all the indulgent eating and get back to basics, get back to some healthier options, because I know we're all the same this time of year. We're eating all the beautiful, heavy, kind of stodgy foods, maybe things that we don't eat that often, and you do feel like you need some to get back to some regular style of eating. And for me, I'm really craving some fish and chicken and salads and that kind of light food, some nice fresh fruits. But let's have fun while we've got the chance. What do you think? We've got some dark chocolate almonds, which look amazing. And we've got some cocoa dusted roasted peanuts and almonds. So all these little nibbly things in here look divine. We've got some quince paste, which will match perfectly with the cheese that we got from the Berry Creek farm that we took you on a jaunt out that way to Minion back at the start of Vlogmas, which seems like forever ago now. Quince and rosemary glaze, that looks really nice too. All these kind of really yummy, delectable things I just love. And this one is the cranberry and verjuice sauce. And I know the verjuice is one of Maggie's stars of the show. She loves her verjuice glazes and things like that, and balsamic vinegars. And yeah, so how nice was that to get a beautiful gifty box? So I'm going to link that website in the description box if you're interested in looking at Maggie Beer's range of hampers, maybe for a gift or for yourself. definitely worth looking at. So I'm going to leave you guys now with the boxes, bespoke boxes for the year. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you had something special for Christmas, what that was. And, you know, sometimes it's the thought that when you get a gift that you just don't expect to get, they can be the most wonderful gifts ever. When you think about the thought someone's put into finding something a bit more unique, and it's really hard for people that sew a lot, because I know if you're like me and you like to pick out your own things, sometimes it can be hard for the person buying. So it's always nice to get something that you know that they've thought really hard about what you have already and what you'd like to see. But for me, it's just the thought that goes into finding something unique and personal that I always love to see. Don't forget that the next bespoke box will be the deluxe bespoke box, and that will be, I think, the 14th of January. That will be our Nearer to Hanson Solstice box, which is so exciting. I can't wait till you see the fabric in this one. So, of course, as always, there's limited numbers, but I really think you're going to love how special this box is. It's only going to be one colorway. I know normally the deluxe boxes we do 2 colorways, but this time there's only one colorway because this fabric has been super duper popular, and especially when I've ordered it from overseas. When I got it in, I really wanted to get this particular colorway in it, so I hope you love it as much as we do. But yeah, it's very exciting. Happening in January for us here at the Dahlia Society. So take care, have a wonderful New Year's. If I don't see you beforehand, have a safe and happy New Year. If you're like me, you just be curled up on the couch and maybe doing a spot of sewing, watching some TV. That's all I have planned, because I think there'll just be Phoebe, myself, and Sam and Lily home. The other girls are all out and hubby is working, so it's going to be a quieter New Year's Eve for us, but it's exactly how I like it. I'm not a huge New Year's Eve person. Sometimes it's just nice to take the pressure off having to go to a party or having to get out and socialise and be amongst it all. If you've had a really busy Christmas like we have with entertaining, it's nice to take it slowly. So I hope you all have a wonderful one, whatever you're up to. We'll see you all in 2024 for our roundup of what I have made in the last year. So take care. We'll see you all soon. Bye for now. you.